What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 5 of your favorite beer league podcast, Toon Talk. I'm Connor. We got Garrett and Tim tonight. Boys, how we doing? How we feeling?
We're doing good. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Little tight. You know, it was a good game. Good game this week. Definitely got my workout, and that's for sure. I woke up Monday morning. I don't know if it was the beer, the hockey, probably the beer, but my body was not feeling it.
Yeah, we got Craig to stay till about 1 a.m.
Oh, geez. I didn't realize you guys were there. I think I left at like 11. I didn't think you guys were there that late. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Good for you. Hey, good for Craig, man. Good for Craig. You know, because I feel bad leaving one kid. He's got twins, so.
Well, let me read you my text with Ashley at what a.m. Let me find it.
This is great radio, by the way.
Oh yeah, this is beautiful.
So while you're pulling that up, man, we had a lot of I think envious glares at the bar with our.
Oh, it's awesome! It was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. Tim's rocking the quarter zip now. Garrett and I were wearing them last week. Everybody got their quarter zip Sunday, and yeah, I think the people on the guys on the other teams were a little bit jealous. Did we look a little douchey? I'll say
I was
yeah.
gonna say amazing,
but I mean, I
was gonna go with what Garrett said.
Yeah, they're incredible. When there's like 9 of us at the bar, all wearing matching quarter zips, sitting at a table.
I don't know if I told you guys this story, but so we got them in last week. Connor and I picked them up, but I was wearing it just about every day. So Kelly, Leo, and I would go to like the farmer's market on Saturday morning. I'm wearing mine. Some random guy says like, "Oh, what bar you play?" Oh shit! Stop! Fuck! Poured my beer.
Walter just wanted a beer with the boys.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you got to cut to the static.
Yeah. I got a
technical difficulties.
Stand by.
Damn. So, anyways, I'm just gonna go get a towel real quick. So walking around the farmer's market, and some random guy, sees, "Oh, Bauer, blah blah blah. You must be a hockey player." And he's like, looks at the Gooney Toons logo. He's like, "Oh, is that your son's? Like, what's the deal with that?" And I go, "No, that's my men's league team."
I just want to point out that we definitely could have just paused, let Garrett go clean himself up, and then edited it, because this is, we do have that ability here on Toon Talk. But nope. Garrett powered through it, walked and talked, told a great story, and the whole while cleaning up his laptop. That's the Toon Talk difference right there.
Yeah. Hey, that might even be one of his Toon Factors. You never know.
Yeah.
Multitasking.
But we'll see.
So anyway, Sunday night at 1 a.m. on the dot, Ashley goes, "Are you good?" I say, "Yeah, home in 5. Me, Craig, and Tyler were just hanging out." She goes, "Okay, cool. I just woke up and you weren't here, so I was just making sure." I said, "Nope, I'm good. I'm hungry though." She throws up this emoji. I go, "French toast? Question mark?" Absolutely not. I was like, "Yeah, you got to shoot your shot."
Oh,
French
man.
toast.
I'm good for you guys. I'm glad you guys stayed out a little longer.
Yeah, Craig, he texted me on Monday. He was hurting a little bit.
I bet.
Yeah.
I'll say the thing I was the most sore from was not the actual play. It was being squeezed together on the bench, because we had like 26 guys at the game on Sunday night.
Okay, we were short one extra. We'll get into that later, but we had 14 guys on the bench. Pull up the bench cam video here so you can show everybody.
Yeah, you can't.
Yep.
You can't. There's no space to move.
Standing room only.
Everybody's got to sit down.
Tim kept sitting on me. John kept bumping into me when he was trying to go over the boards.
Well, that's just normal. It doesn't matter how.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah. It could have been just the 2 of us on the bench, and he probably still would have done that. No, but yeah, we should get into it.
Let's get into it. Let's
get into it, and then let's get it. Okay, yeah, we can start before the game.
I mean, let's talk about what happened before the game. So I didn't even hear about this until afterwards. But there's our own Poon Patty and John. and just bites it, man. For the other team, gets up, thinks about what he's done. He doesn't even bother cleaning up at first because he was in pain.
He's hurting so bad.
John's not even, he's like, I'm not even associated with this guy.
Oh, jeez.
He was looking around to see if his dad was going to yell at him.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was rough. That was a rough look for our guy. So, but yeah, rough start, rough finish. It was a tough one.
Yeah. But I think the final score was 5-3. Yeah, another close game. I mean, we're gonna play them again, and I think we can play them tighter. Like they had some players on their team just like ours that are still trying to figure stuff out. So it's definitely competitive. They had 2 or 3 guys that could move the puck, and that's about it. Sounds a lot like us.
Yeah, we just didn't play a really great game.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, some of us
more than others. I like I said before, I've braced myself for the impending onslaught. I definitely deserve it. When you're one of the most vocal guys on the team, when you don't back it up, you got to expect to take it. And I had a bad game. Like I texted Garrett on Monday, we were going through the highlights, and I said, this is probably the worst game I've played in a Gooney Tunes uniform, which is.
In the shower, I asked him, Tim, I was like, Connor, do you want me to be serious with you? And he just says, yeah. And I just, you played like shit today.
Yeah.
And he took it like a man. I mean, constructive criticism. That's what we're all about.
Like I had my game last week. I came out, was going tape to tape with my passes.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. I went to the film room, Coach and I had a long, arduous film session, went over the tapes, and definitely going to come out next week and make some changes. Definitely got to get better in the defensive zone. Had a couple chances I could have finished. Although I will say I did have a couple of opportunity. I gave a couple guys opportunities that they didn't exactly capitalize on, which is to be expected. But especially when you're playing with the wingers I'm playing with.
Well, I'm gonna
rotate wingers every shift.
Throw the challenge flag.
Not last week. Wait, why? What?
I'm gonna challenge you.
Did you just throw a little red dish rag across your screen? Is that what you just did?
I did.
Okay.
It's my challenge flag.
Okay. What are you challenging?
For you to be a little bit better next week.
Oh, geez. Are you trying to Tyler me? Are you trying to Tyler me?
Oh, I'll get into Tyler later.
Call me out on the podcast so I'll play better. Listen, Tyler, I don't need someone to call me out on a podcast to know I need to play better. I just know. I know when I have an off game. Expect big things next Sunday from the number 1 center on the Gooney Toons.
All right, we'll see. It's going to be a good game. We got SJM next week, so that's going to be tied for number 1 in the league right now. So it should be a good one.
Yeah, and I guess since we're talking about Tyler, I mean, he's got 6 goals so far this year, 1 assist. Puck
is it 6?
maybe.
Okay, yeah, yep.
I might challenge him to pass the puck a little bit. I know he only had 2 goals in juniors.
Tyler, don't do that. Don't pass the puck. I know who's on your line. You don't need to pass the puck, my guy.
We challenged Dan last week, and he ends up with an apple. No goals this week. I mean, I kind of wish.
Well, hold on. If I had a flag, I would throw a flag on Dan's apple, because Dan's apple was he tried to score. He went high and wider than Tim went higher and wider. It bounced off the glass. Brown threw it out front blind, and Tyler put it in.
Apple, baby.
Yeah, but I'm not going to sit here and let you guys congratulate Dan on him passing the puck because he got an apple.
Stats don't
lie.
I
think Creed, Can You Take Me Higher was playing when Dan was on the ice. But no,
he said we got him all. He said we got him all messed up by calling him out by telling him to pass more. So I don't know, Dan. Maybe you don't listen to the podcast anymore, and we'll figure it.
Play your game.
Yeah.
You want more goals?
Yeah.
Here's what you do: just go like and subscribe, or like the episode every week, but you don't have to listen to it. That's all.
That works too. Yep.
Now I was kind of surprised too. When Buckley interviewed Tyler when he got that game chain, he said he was all about Gooney Tunes. Last week's podcast came out Thursday. Our game was on Sunday. Tyler had not listened to it or watched it yet.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
I mean, come on, Tyler.
Yeah, the episode. It's funny how the episode that he gets interviewed on, he watches it as soon as it drops. But the episode where we lose and he's not interviewed, it takes him a week and a half to watch it. That's interesting, Tim. That's an excellent point.
Yeah, good observation.
And I'll tell you what, we can talk all the shit about him we want because he's not going to listen to this until like next Tuesday or something. So I'm not even gonna have to hear about it on Sunday at the game.
No,
Suck
yeah,
that, Tyler. Yeah, it has to work. It's a podcast. You just put it in your ears and you listen to it while you're working. Be an adult. What else we got? Anybody else have a decent game?
So I guess for next week, I know last year we had COVID and all that stuff, but do we bring back the Pink Whitney shots?
Ooh, we should. We absolutely should. That's not
before or after.
Raised his hand.
We can discuss as a team.
I like that. What, I don't remember. Why did we do? We just do it at the end of the game, or
we did it the one year we did it for playoffs. We were like we had like a playoff a playoff bottle. We passed around after each round of the playoffs that we won.
Yeah, that's right.
And then we also finished it off after we lost in the semifinals. Yeah. So it was really just a 2-week playoff bottle of Pink Whitney.
Yeah, but we're on a little 2-game losing streak, so maybe
take it up a little bit. I like
change it up.
I got no problem with that.
Yeah.
Get the locker room going.
Yeah.
It's definitely a winnable game next week. You know, kind of looking around the league.
We're playing our second favorite goalie in the Crystal Fieldhouse Men's League, Brendan. He's we consistently chirp him when he's playing, and then he consistently comes on our bench and chirps us when we're playing.
We'll see him in the bench cam if you watch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's the one standing up and yelling a lot.
Yeah, he has a good time. We have a good time. So he's a good dude.
Yeah, we're excited to be playing against them. And yeah, SJM's good. You can see they're 3-0. They're a good team.
The score surprised me because Labatt Blue came out a little slow out of the gate. You know, I think they're starting to come into their own team, and you know they may be pretty competitive. They
picked up a couple guys. They had a couple more guys that were pretty good players this past week that we hadn't seen before. So they might be turning things around. Who knows? We'll see. We just need to win. We need to win some games.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't want to throw any allegations out there, but maybe they were losing the first couple just so they stay in the lower league.
I'll be honest. I think this is what we're going to be looking at the rest of the season. I'm just looking at the standings in the other leagues. I did that today. Nobody in the first tier is probably going anywhere. Maybe one team come up from C League, and that's it.
It had to be a 1-for-1 swap. Yeah, I think I'm kind of with you. I think the more things play out, the more games get played. I think this just kind of stay the same.
Yeah, I can see maybe work in Johnson and Wood 4-2. That's a game through and through, you know. So
I mean, yeah, they beat they beat us last week. What, 6-2? Johnson and Wood did.
Yeah, but I mean, we
talked about it.
Yeah, it was a flunky game, I think.
Yeah. Check out episode 4.
Yeah, we go over that game in depth. Yeah.
Well, and then do we want to wrap up this last week's game and just kind of talk about the
this is a nice couple bookends. We had Joey Witchard, Poon Patty falling before the game, and then we have REEDER falling in quotes at the end of the game. So let's bring this up.
Yeah. So Connor, I'm sure you'll throw up the video right about here.
Yeah, we'll throw it in right now.
But man, he went in for a giant clapper, and it was like there were, I think, 10 seconds left. So it's like, he might have scored, but we would have been down by 1.
But REEDER only has 1 speed.
Yeah, that's true.
He doesn't have the 10 seconds to go down by 2 speed. He has the 10 seconds to go down by 2 speed. And it's always go. He's he wanted the goal. He already had an apple, and he kind of got into a little bit of a fight. He ran into a guy, and then the guy ran into him. I wouldn't even say
it was a fight. It was just tit for tat.
I'm trying to talk him up and giving him a Gordie Howe hat trick here. All right.
Yeah, he got the men's league Gordie He
didn't because he didn't score a goal. He wanted the men's league.
He was going for it.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I see where you're going.
Yeah. But he Dan just put an elbow into him, and he was out. I mean, just on the ice for like 5 minutes.
What?
Way too long.
Wait, sorry, 1 second.
What?
Right now? Okay, I'm gonna send it over to you.
Oh.
everybody. Dr. Eric Fredline here, your official team doctor for the Flint Gooney Toons Hockey Club, here to give you an injury update on Joe REEDER. After his collision the other night, the assessment concluded that he suffered a contusion along his right flank. Although it's not the official diagnosis, this must be the final word on his diagnosis. Thank you, Patrice, for the injury update. Oh, geez. This does not look good for Joe. Upon further consultation, the official diagnosis that Joe is a broke-ass bitch, but he shouldn't play on Sunday. Thank you for having me. I'm Dr. Fritline for your injury update report. Back to you guys.
So there's our injury report.
Thank you, Dr. Fridline.
Yeah.
That is exactly what we needed. Oh, geez. Well, and yeah, so because Reeder got his bell rung and got his ass kicked by Dan, who might be like the skinniest guy on the team.
To Joe's right, to Reeder's benefit, though, like I will say, like it wasn't just Dan; it was the
it was Dan and another guy.
Team.
Yeah, Reeder was like
Minor details.
lined up for a slap shot, completely exposed. But we're not going to cut Reeder any slack. He got his ass kicked. But Tim saw fit to give him the gong goblet for this, and I think Buckley had a few words with Joe after the game. Is that right?
Yeah, we got a couple of words, and I think we finally have some answers to the question everybody had in episode 2, I think, or 3.
Oh,
3.
shit.
Episode 3, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So
Little tease.
if anybody has anything else, no. All right, take it away, Buckley.
All right, we got Buckley here with our Gong Goblet winner, Joe REEDER. Joe, coming fresh off your honeymoon. How do you feel today?
I wish Connor didn't get dangled so many times today.
Wow. So you're throwing a lot of weight there to your teammates. Anybody else you want to chirp?
It's the only person I know that'll complain about not getting the puck out of the zone, and then puts it into the fucking people's shin pads 3 times into the same shit. But I mean,
Wow. So trouble in paradise. But we do have one more question. All the fans want to know, what flavor was your Stanley Cup cake?
I don't even fucking know. I didn't eat any of it.
Could you make a guess?
Probably fucking strawberry or something fruity like that.
You heard it here. Strawberry. Toon Talk.
All right, thanks, Buckley. That's another great interview. I think we're getting better every time. And hey, strawberry. So whoever commented strawberry, you win Gooney Toons quarter zip.
Season tickets.
Tickets.
I get a quarter zip and season tickets.
Yeah, you already got them. Congrats.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Well, yeah, Buckley is getting the questions are getting better and better. Granted, where he started was impossibly low, so there's really only one direction for him to go. But
Just like the Gooney Tunes.
That's right.
That's true. And if I may say too, that was a pretty fiery, maybe even spiteful Gong Goblet interview.
Yeah, there were some words about when Tim gave Joe the Gong Goblet in the locker room. He thought it should go to me. I won't make any bones about it. He probably had some valid points.
Yeah. I think that hit at the end sealed the deal, though.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. First game back, he's looking a little slow, hits the guy, then gets hit, tries to clear the puck off the boards in our own zone, over the glass. He's on the ice for 5 minutes at the end of the game. I mean,
that's true.
Also, valid points.
Overall award. So
yeah. Reeder, take a good look in the mirror. All right, come back stronger next week.
I like how that's what basically this podcast has turned into, is just us calling guys out on the team so that they'll play better. If that's all this is, that's perfect.
Speaking of come back stronger next week.
Yeah.
What's your excuse?
These two.
So, Tom, that picture may or may not be candid.
Before we get started talking about Tom, I gotta lose this hat.
Oh boy.
I gotta lose this.
Again, I like that we're now an audio podcast, but Tim's doing another costume change for the folks. So make sure if you're listening. Oh, geez.
Okay. All right.
Make sure if you're listening on Spotify or Apple, you go to the YouTube and check out Tim's outrageous outfit.
What do you mean? Has he changed yet? Because he left the camera. I don't see him anymore.
Well, no, yeah, he said he was gonna get Tim.
All right, now I'm ready.
Oh,
Tim, I hear you. I don't see you.
Yeah, where'd you go?
So now, why was Tom missing?
I believe he was duck hunting, but all I oh, all right. For the Spotify and Apple Podcast listeners, Tim is now he's disappeared or in camouflage. I can't tell.
Yeah, we can't tell which.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
so
Well,
he's,
listen,
I will say so. At least I think Tom was watching the game in his blind or something because he did ask for the live barn login information before the game. So at least he's pulling his weight in that aspect.
If he shows up next week, we can ask him.
yeah, we'll talk to him. But the other guy,
The real surprise.
the real surprise.
So
Just
Embry checked into the game. Am I correct?
He did. He did. In fact.
oh yeah, no, he checked in. He was there at the rink 45 minutes early,
First time ever.
which is 40 minutes earlier than he normally gets to the rink.
First time ever.
Yeah, he's there like at game time, like throwing all of his stuff on all at once, and he's normally skating onto the ice after the puck is dropped.
So if he's there that early, he's coming out just buzzing.
He had a shirt and tie. He was so excited. He said all week since I texted the group about the quarter zips were in. He was like, I've been waiting all week to get to the rink, put my quarter zip on over my shirt and tie, and like walk around looking dapper like a real hockey player. And then what does he do? He forgets his bag at home.
I mean, the quarter zips are pretty sweet.
Well, yeah, I mean, he looked great. I mean, he looked great on the bench in his quarter zip and tie. He looked like a real coach.
Yeah. He even bought like a C4 energy drink, man. He was pumping. He was ready to go.
Yeah, he was 100% prepared to shotgun a C4 energy drink. So
Yeah.
he was ready. I feel bad because everybody's done it. Maybe not forgotten your whole bag, but you've forgotten a couple, your skate
Double
or
pad here,
something like that. But especially when you live, like he lives, what, like 50 minutes, an hour away, something like that.
Roll up. Well, here's the even third, fourth, whatever kicker we're on now. He's asked me to pick up his shit for him on my way up in the past.
Wait, he's forgotten his stuff before?
Well, it was, I think one time he was coming from Midland area or somewhere. So he was coming from north, and it was just like, hey, he texted me early in the day. He's like, I either have to drive 2 hours home or I can just meet you at the rink.
Okay.
And I was like, oh yeah, not a problem. It's 10 minutes on my way.
That's a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually talked to him, right before the game started, and he's like, I had some stuff to do for school, so I was up at Kettering, and it just slipped my mind. So I don't know, priorities. I mean,
for real.
That's
Gooney
true.
Toons, school. Come on.
I mean, yeah, let's get that figured out. I don't like the sound of that. But it is, it is what it.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I'm not mad or disappointed because it gave us a little bit of extra room on the bench.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah. It worked out for Grappin.
Yeah.
I think he needed as much time off as he could squeeze out of that game. And
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So I guess Embry's officially 0-1 as a coach.
Yeah, he is 0-1 as a coach. That's tough. What's our other coach? What's Brian's record as a coach?
I think he's probably got a better win because that first year he came to what, 2 games, 1 game?
He came to the win.
1-1.
No, because he came to a couple games our second
right.
year.
Yeah, so I think he's definitely got a winning record. I would say he's been. We'll have to, we'll talk to him about it. We'll see how many games he's been to, and we'll try to beer math it up and figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about. You're gonna talk about
anything from his first win.
You're gonna talk. Are you gonna you want to interview him?
Let's not.
Okay. All
we're
right.
trying to be a family-friendly podcast.
I asked that hoping that you were just gonna talk to him off pod and come back.
Yeah, that's gonna be the plan for him.
Okay. All right. Does he listen to the pod?
I think he does.
Okay. I guess we'll find out, won't we?
I'm
I guess
sure
you
we'll
guys. Yeah, you guys will
Brian,
find out.
like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah, Brian, you don't have to do that if you don't want to.
Hey man, he's got the most merch out of anybody that's not or actual member. Okay.
Yeah, but is that a good thing or is that kind of like a ooh thing?
That makes us a product.
I guess. Yeah, I guess
it brought the price down.
We haven't made any money off of it, but yeah, I did bring the price down to the jerseys.
So...
That's true.
So thank you,
Brian's
Brian.
+1 right now. So
anytime I send him shit, I always put Gooney Toon Fan Club at my address.
He's got what, both jerseys and a quarter zip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all of our merch.
That's all of our, well, yeah, merch. Yeah. Yeah, I guess for him it is technically merch. For us, it's a uniform.
For
Yeah.
business.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, is it time for everybody's favorite segment?
I think it is.
Yeah, let's go.
It is.
All right.
Little Toon Factor.
Oh, a little
Uh-oh.
snafu in the order. So surprise,
Uh-oh.
there's our 3 guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All hold on. I'm taking Reader first.
okay. All right.
She decided to go after me in his interview with Buckley, so I'm gonna go after him now. This is a pretty on the nose one. Anybody that's played with Reader will know what this is. Reader is getting the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde Toon Factor. So Reader is a player of 2 games. On the defensive side of the puck, or defensive side of the ice, he is physical. He's good with his hands. He makes the right play a lot of the times, is able to make good passes, take the puck away from players. So when he's in the defensive half of the ice, Reader has a +5 to body checks and a +5 to stick checks. And then for whatever reason, when he crosses center ice and goes into the other team, the other half, the offensive half of the ice, he becomes like, I don't want to throw any names out there from the Gooney Toons, but he becomes a John. He has no hands. He can't shoot. He can't pass. He can't stick handle. It's like he just becomes a completely different player. So when he's on the offensive side of the ice, he has a -5 to stick handling and a -5 to shot accuracy. You got Dr. Jekyll on one side. You got Mr. Hyde on the other side. That's Joe Reader.
So I got to follow up with that because mine's pretty damn similar. It's pretty much exactly the same thing. Just different witty names, so I won't carry on too long. So everybody knows the DMZ in Korea, no bad bueno. North. I gave Reader the DHSZ, so the D Hockey Skills Zone, and that's the same thing. As soon as he crosses that red line, man, it's everything drops. His hockey IQ goes out the window, and he's just.
I've never seen anything like it because, like I said, he is
amazing.
probably our best defensive defenseman.
Yes. Absolutely.
That we have and that we've maybe ever had. He's
Yeah.
strong, he's strong on the puck. He's able to take guys off with his body.
physical,
He's not
yeah.
afraid to be physical, but then he crosses center ice and it's just like every bit of hockey skill he's ever accumulated just disappears.
Yep.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, so let's make that 3 for 3.
Let's go. I love it.
I thought I was being smart with that one too.
No, I gave a Reader, my Toon Factor is the John Bon Jovi factor, because we know the center ice is halfway there. When he gets to the other side, we're living on a prayer.
Oh, well done. I still like yours better.
Oh, that's the best name yet.
yeah.
That was really good. Oh boy. All right, Brown. Jake Brown is next. What do you got?
I got Tea Time Brown. And I'm not talking about, I'm talking about Tea Time. The old British sit back, relax.
Oh,
have some trumpets.
little sippy.
Yeah, yep. So Tea Time Brown went in the defensive zone. When he gains a speed of over 10 miles per hour, he's going. And the rest of the team can just sit back, relax, and just kind of have a cup of tea and
Ooh,
watch
I
that
like-
guy go coast to coast.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well,
So that's my Toon Factor for Brown.
Let's make that 2 of us because mine is the Space Ghost coast to coast factor.
Okay, well, I have one that's a little bit different, so you guys are welcome for being unique and creative. So when Brown first joined the team, he had really long, like great blonde flow. And we all called him Sunshine, like the sun, like Sunshine from Remember the Titans. And then he cut it off. He cut it short. Nothing wrong with that, but it's a tough look when a hockey player cuts off his flow.
It is. It's
So
sad.
Brown has the Toon Factor Sunshine Speed. For every inch of flow below the bucket line, he gains a +2 in his speed. So if he wants to,
You might be teasing him to grow it out a little bit.
yeah, there might be a little bit of a little something there. So
Alrighty.
when he grows his hair out, nobody can touch him. But when you cut it off, Brownie, not as quick. Sunshine Speed.
It happens.
All right.
All right. I guess what our third guy is Phil.
Yeah.
Tim, you can have the first because we're all gonna. 2 of us are gonna have the same one, so you get the honors this time. Yeah.
So I gave Phil the old man strength. He might be. Is he the oldest on the team?
Yes, I believe so. I believe he's got Bice by like maybe a year.
All right, so he's the oldest on the team, but he is one of the strongest on the puck.
That's true.
Yep.
So
Yep.
he's just getting into his old man strength.
Okay.
So I kind of, Phil's a tough cookie. He's kind of a little quiet. He's got his one-liners there at the bar. So I put him as the sneaky good guy. You don't expect him to do it, but I'll tell you what. If you give him space, he's gonna go top titty Bardowski's. And I've got his bolts or a hot take here too. This is less of a Toon Factor, more of a hot take for Phil. I got him down as the number 4 goal scorer for this year.
That's like your prediction for the end of the year?
That's my hot take on Phil. Number 4 goal scorer.
I'll tell you what, I could definitely see that happening.
Yeah. So sneaky good.
I like
That's
that.
my
They don't
Toon
call him
Factor
Philly
for
Snipes for nothing.
They
Yeah.
don't. Philly Snipes and Philly Sellies.
Yep.
All right. So I've got a couple for Phil. One is a duo that we had a couple weeks ago. I gave Bice Starsky and Hutch. Phil also gets the Starsky and Hutch as the partner in crime, or I guess partner in police, we want to call it.
Gotta
So they
complete the battery.
they get bonuses when each other's on the ice. We've already gone over that. My other one is the grizzled vet. So as we've mentioned, Phil is the oldest player on the team. Phil gets a +5 bonus to every offensive stat when his age is greater than the combined ages of his line mates. And I was doing the math, there are a couple of ways that could easily happen. We have a couple of guys that when you add their ages together, they are not as old as Phil.
Oh, geez.
So
are we even sure that, Phil's not a father to some of our other teammates?
He could be. I
he
mean,
definitely could be.
1 second. Embry? No.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I think
Okay.
Phil's a little, unless the Embry's mom is just like the shortest woman on earth.
I don't know. You look at those pictures. I mean, Phil's holding that fish, and nope, the other one. And Jake's got that Bass Pro hat on.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Connecting dots.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's Reader, but
Yeah. that was reading.
So I just thought of one too, so I'm going to roll this out there for Phil.
Oh, I like it on the spot.
Yep, on the spot. He gets the Gooney Toons special. When playing in leagues outside of the Gooney Tunes, or maybe it's the Gooney Toon curse. Yeah, it's more of a Gooney Toon curse.
Yeah.
When playing outside of leagues with the Gooney Tunes, or you know what I'm saying, gets injured with the Gooney Toon special, the groin injury that is very prolific
Yeah.
on our team.
Well, we've
If
got.
you don't know, he played summer. I think he played 35 and over in a summer league. And on the very first game, I get a text from him saying, "Hey man, what's Eric's number?" I pulled my groin. I'm like, ugh. First off, why are you playing outside the Gooney Tunes? That's not what you recruited for. Second off, here's his number. Good luck.
so does this go back to priorities again?
I think it does.
Well, no, listen, I got no problem with guys that want to stay in shape over the summer. We don't have a summer team. We take the summer
that's true.
off. A lot of us like to golf and, just kind of get a break from hockey. But if there's guys, honestly, that's a more dedication. That's a lot of dedication that I'm happy to see. If he wants us take his off season and stay in shape and work on his game, there are probably more than a couple guys on this team and at least one on this podcast that could take a page out of Phil's book.
I got Wednesday night skates.
I wasn't
Yeah,
talking to the
hockey
one
bust.
I wasn't talking to the one I was related to. It's the other guy.
Special guest Eric.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, we might have another guy that might have the Gooney Toon curse coming up because we got another guy who decided to go play in the A League at Crystal Fieldhouse.
That's
So
not knock on wood.
I just want to say I know, whatever, but I was asked, I've been recruited and courted to play on this team. But I said no, I can't do that. My commitment is to the Gooney Tunes and the Gooney Tunes alone. That's why I didn't play. There was no other factors at play.
Yeah.
So you guys are welcome. I'll take my thanks in the form of more
You're not
passes
gonna-
on the ice.
You're not going to get
So I'm probably not going to get any of those. Yeah, that's all right. Oh boy. All right. What else we got?
I think that's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got nothing.
All right.
Yeah.
Looking forward to next week. We
Do
got
better next week, Connor. That's all I'm gonna
SJM
do.
Auto. Well, here's the good news. It's going to be real tough for me to do worse.
There you go.
Like I said, I was watching the tape. It was not pretty. At least 2 or if not 3 of Mersino's goals were largely my fault. I had a goal, but it was like a wide open rebound that even
John
Tim
could have got.
I was going to say Tim. I don't know if John could have got it. I'm going to be
It
honest.
was pretty wide open.
Yeah, but it took a
Yeah.
certain amount of speed to get
Hey,
there.
we don't need
Oh,
to
yeah,
look
I
at
wasn't
John
trying
and
to
mine's
attack. I was
points
just
so
saying,
far this
in that
season,
spot.
so we don't need to look at that.
What, you and John's play?
No, our point totals for this.
I was
year
gonna
so
say,
far.
Garrett, can you go back to the game sheet page really quick? Now
Yeah,
that
of
Tim,
course.
now that Tim talked about that, I actually, oh, here we go. All right, so there's Tim.
Yeah.
Tim's at 0.
John
John got an assist this week, didn't he?
did, and a nice little off the boards pass to Tyler.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
I guess
and I'm
it's
not,
only
not trying
fair.
to toot my own line's horn, but I think we
I
are
gotta
plus
throw this
2
out for myself.
for that game.
Yeah, throw that red flag on yourself, Tim. Although I will say, as you know, Tim, work on your game, but you did make a couple of very nice passes this week. Eric and I and you had a couple of nice, like, little give and go chances that we did a much better job of moving the puck this week.
I got a feeling our line is going to be buzzing come Sunday.
You might
Yeah, I
want to
think
try
so.
that C4 if
I think
Embry
so,
offers
too.
it. Yeah.
I think so too.
Oh boy.
I think we're ready to go. I think we
Hey,
finally
and
worked out the kinks.
actually, I think we need to close it out. Do you guys have anything else? Because I got a great.
Oh yeah. Give me a
We need to
story.
thank, first of all, our number 1 fans, Big D.
Oh yeah. This
Senior.
picture. Yeah, I'll throw this picture up right now.
And your mother, Aunt Judy.
Yep, Aunt Judy.
That's just her first and last name, I think.
Yep,
Aunt
that's
Judy.
correct.
And of course, our sponsor, Harvey Fredline Accounting.
That's right.
Which
Hey,
is
wait,
Oh.
before Bryce Senior.
I said senior. I
Oh,
thought
my
it was-
bad.
Maybe
Sorry.
I didn't. But
I
either way,
said Big D, and then you went to
Senior,
my mom. Okay, yeah.
traveling, yeah. Let's talk about senior for a second. Traveling hours to come watch us.
Yeah, he lives in northern Michigan.
Yeah.
There was no other
Impressive.
reason for him to be down in Flint this weekend. He definitely didn't stop in Midland to play Midland Country Club on Friday with us. He definitely didn't do a ride along on Monday with his son.
Yep. Didn't
Definitely-
spend the night before drinking tequila with Jessica.
That's
and
right.
Mike.
Nope, it
Mike's
was
was
just
the-
to come down to watch the Gooney Tunes.
But yeah, yep. He there's a true fan right there.
Not many. We don't have many of those, but the ones we do have, I'm happy to have them.
So
I don't know.
glad they were
I
there.
don't know.
Glad they had a great time. I only heard good reviews when I talked to some of them after the game and at the day after. So I think we might see some people come back. I like it.
I like it too.
Yep.
All right. Is that
Okay.
it?
That's it. That's all I got.
All right.
Yep, that's all I got.
Thank you to everybody for watching and listening. We appreciate all of you. We're not going to do that whole like, comment, and subscribe thing, but if you want to, you can. That's it for this week. Thank you for watching Toon Talk. We'll talk to everybody next week. Go Gooney Tunes.
Go
Peace.
Toons.
Thank you for tuning in to Toon Talk. Please like, subscribe, and follow our page for future content to come.